Have you ever looked at today's date on your phone, or marked a birthday on a calendar, without ever wondering who decided what day it was? Who invented the calendar? Who decided that a year should have 12 months? And how did ancient humans keep track of time, long before there were clocks or smartphones? Hi, I'm Ethan Carter. Welcome to GS Untold Lives. If you enjoy thought-provoking documentaries that help you understand history, science, and the incredible stories behind our world, please consider subscribing. And if there's a mystery or a topic you've always wanted us to explore, leave it in the comments. Your idea could become our next documentary. Now, let's travel back thousands of years to discover who invented one of the most important tools in human history. Imagine living 10,000 years ago. There were no calendars, no weekends, no January, no Monday, no birthdays written on paper. Yet people still needed to know when winter would arrive, when rivers would flood, when crops should be planted, and when the seasons would change. Their survival depended on time. So they looked to the sky. Every evening, the moon changed its shape, from a thin crescent to a bright full moon. Then back again. Ancient people began counting these cycles. One moon. Then another. Then another. Long before the first calendar was written, humans were already using the moon as nature's calendar. But the moon created a problem. 12 lunar months did not match the changing seasons. Every year, the dates slowly drifted. Farmers could no longer predict the best time to plant crops. Something had to change. Then came one of history's great civilizations. The ancient Egyptians. They noticed something remarkable. Just before the Nile River flooded each year, a brilliant star, known today as Sirius, appeared in the morning sky. That event repeated almost exactly every 365 days. For the first time, humans realized the sun could measure the year more accurately than the moon. The Egyptians created one of the world's first solar calendars. It had 365 days. A revolutionary idea for its time. Centuries later, the Romans created their own calendars. But there was a problem. Months were often added or removed for political reasons. Some years became longer. Others shorter. Dates began drifting out of place. The calendar had become a mess. Then, in 46 BC, a Roman leader, named Julius Caesar, made a historic decision. With the help of astronomers, he introduced the Julian Calendar. It established a year of 365 days. With one extra day every 4 years. The leap year. It was one of the greatest timekeeping improvements ever created. But even the Julian calendar wasn't perfect. It measured the year as slightly longer than it really is. The mistake was tiny. Just about 11 minutes per year. Yet over centuries, those minutes added up. Eventually, the calendar drifted by several days. In 1582, another changed history. Pope Gregory XIII introduced the Gregorian Calendar. It adjusted the leap year rules, making the calendar far more accurate. That's the calendar most of the world still uses today. But perhaps the most amazing part is this. No single person invented the calendar. It was built across thousands of years. By farmers watching the moon. By Egyptian astronomers studying the stars. By Roman scholars improving calculations. And by generations who refused to let time remain a mystery. Every civilization added another piece to the puzzle. The truth is, a calendar is much more than dates on a page. It's humanity's way of bringing order to time itself. Every birthday, every anniversary, every holiday, every new year exists because someone, long ago, looked at the sky and asked, how can we measure time? Perhaps that's the greatest lesson of all. The things we use every single day often began with someone simply observing nature more carefully than everyone else. Until next time, stay curious. And remember, history's greatest inventions didn't always begin in great cities or royal palaces. Sometimes, they began with one person looking up at the stars and wondering what they were trying to tell us.